Ready to run in the Lex Piper. Racing. And Sentimental Friend from the inside with Watch Me Nene, Miracle Man the first to go. Here comes He's a Parker striding across looking for the lead and Start the Fry just behind those. Then Action going back. Second last is Media Baron and Money Maher settles at the tail end of the field. And so to the back. They'd gone through the first 300 and He's a Parker led in the St Jude colours a length and a half. Miracle Man up closer. Over on the inside third, Sentimental Friend. The speed just coming off a little now. And then Watch Me Nene, who's got into a perfect trail out onto the riverside of the course. Start the Fry's a length and a half away with Media Baron, and then came Action with Money Maher back last of all and has been commissioned 420 into 320 in a very, very strong move here in the Lex Piper. But with 800 left to go, it's all He's a Parker for the time being. He's a Parker doing it comfortably, a length and a half on Miracle Man. Sentimental Friend pushing up on the inside in a pocket. 2 lengths away then is Watch Me Nene. Media Baron fifth on the inside, leaving the 600 behind them. 3/4 to Start the Fryer. Ridden along back in the field is Action and Money Maher looking for the shortest way home. He's a Parker will bring them around the corner at the 400. A half a length on Miracle Man, breathing fire outside the leader. Off its heels goes Watch Me Nene. Sentimental Friend still searching for the way clear. Start the Fryer. Money Maher got a dream rails run at the 200. Miracle Man headed. He's a Parker. Media Baron switching back to the fence. Here comes Action down the outside. Miracle Man in front from Sentimental Friend getting into the clear in Action, but it's Miracle Man. Miracle Man home in the Lex Piper. Miracle Man won from a three-way photo for second, third and fourth. Action, Sentimental Friend or Media Baron. Then Watch Me Nene. Close up, Start the Fryer. On the fence, Money Maher, and He's a Parker amongst the last of them in. Number 3 is the winner, Miracle Man, ridden by Peter Nucky. Had him up there right on top of the speed today with the blinkers, Miracle Man, and not suited at all last start. Off a very good run behind the informed Private Dancer first up. Great battle for second and third placings. Action, Sentimental Friend, Media Baron, and it might be Action just in front of Sentimental Friend with Media Baron fourth. The time, well, they cooled off there. They didn't have to go too hard. He's a Parker had led them. They've rounded out the mile in 1:37.26, but it was Nucky who responded to Miracle Man wanting a little more bridle at the 400. He obliged. He went up and he tested. He's a Parker, got the better of him. And again, the back marker Action had the task in front of it. There was a rails run for Money Maher. It sprinted through fleetingly and then levelled off. And so they were off the mark. Off the mark indeed with Money Maher in the Lex Piper. So 3-2, 9-7. In fact, Media Baron got the nod for third down on the rails. 3-2, 9-7 are the placings. Start the Fryer finished in fourth spot. Deceptively close there for that minor placing. Miracle Man is by Viscount out of Stormy Zaff for Brian and Zaffy Nathanson, trained by Adam Durant and ridden by Peter Nucky. So a double today for the Durant stable thus far. Second 2, Action by Piero from Broadway Bill, Grant and Alana Williams for Peter's Investments, ridden by William Pike. And 9, Media Baron third by Written Tycoon from Silentium for Des DeLargy, David and Jenny Harrison, trained by David Harrison, the rider Sean O'Donnell. Sentimental Friend a nose away fourth. And it's 1:37.42, so that's decidedly slower than the other 1600 run today. 35.03 is the 600 sectional, and the winner to pay $8, $10 and $2 even. Action 120, Media Baron $6.10. Race 7 will be the Bonaire Evap cooling handicap over the 1,000 metres at 5 after 5. The next on the card. Let's go downstairs now. Gareth Hall joining once again Jason Miller after the second winner produced out of the Durant stable this afternoon. Positive ride, and the blinkers certainly having an impact there on the winner, Miracle Man.
Yeah, it's been a really good day for Adam Durant and Jason Miller, and that was a good tough performance today by Miracle Man.
Yeah, well, the pattern of the day, they've been on pace. Blinkers sharpened him up. He bounced and put himself there.
In a case with the blinkers going on, did you save it for a day like this? Do you think he could find a couple of lengths?
No, well, he did a fair bit of work early on in blinkers, just because he was a type of horse that looked around and lacked concentration. So, yeah, it hasn't been a surprise with him having blinkers on.
How far can he go this preparation? Could he get over more of a trip?
Yeah, definitely. I think he's proven that. He's run it out strong today. So, yeah, he's going to keep going along the same course.
And you must have been really happy with your horse in Start the Fry that hit the line strongly, wasn't beaten far.
Wasn't beaten far. First start, stepping up in distance and stepping up in grade. Yeah, it was a really good effort.
Both horses, where do they go to now?
I'd say the Roberts in 2 weeks.
Yep. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you.
There's Jason Miller, of course, the foreman for Adam Duran, also trained Start the Fryer in his own right. And Brittany, action was really good. I think he's a Derby horse. He's got Derby written all over him after getting back and hitting the line strongly. Media Baron was good as well, and Sentimental Friend was close up in fourth.
It was just such a fantastic run from Miracle Man. I think the blinkers going on, as you said, really did the trick, allowed to be able to be ridden positive, which really suits the pattern of today. I think punters really just need to be on those front-running horses.
And you don't see usually Peter Nucky riding for the Adam Duran camp, but that was a good attacking, aggressive ride, summed up the day perfectly, and with the blinkers on he was able to ride Miracle Man a little bit more forward, and he was able to dictate that race outside of that leader who ran along a little bit in front, and he's a Parker. So Brittany's about to catch up with Nux.
Great win there with Miracle Man. How did you feel in the run, being able to get into that nice spot outside the leader with the blinkers on?
Yeah, Jason didn't give me too many instructions. We're thinking midfieldish, but those holes were filled pretty quickly. And when the pace was pretty moderate, I just let him stride forward, and you know, Adam Duran horses, they're not going to stop, and especially with these today, the wind factor and turning for home, I had a lot of horse under me to keep going, and the thing was mainly their horses don't stop. So
They are always rock hard fit. How much do you think about the wind conditions before coming out into the race that you knew that you needed to be up on pace?
Well, after watching Battle Hero and then Hawley in that last race, if you're not up and running by the time you turn for home, you're going to find it hard, especially when you've got horses that are pretty fit, like mine, obviously Grant Williams were pretty fit, so if you're not off and running, it's going to be hard to pick you up.
When you asked your horse for an effort, he seemed to get past He's a Parker quite easily. At the top of the straight, were you pretty confident?
Yeah, he was always travelling pretty good, my bloke. He's a Parker was going well, but I pretty much had him where I wanted him, and then yeah, the rest was pretty much the horse.
Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
There's Peter Nucky catching up there with Brittany Taylor. Miracle Man takes out one of the features today, the Lex Piper Stakes for the 3-year-olds, and that will be a good form race, you would imagine, as we head towards some of the other feature 3-year-old events coming up here at Ascot over the next month or so. Action second, Media Baron third, Sentimental Friend was back in fourth. We'll take a break here on Sky Thoroughbred Central, and we'll be back with plenty more.